Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a vintage antique thrift shopping haul. We recently traveled to Berlin, Ohio and Millersburg, Ohio, located in Holmes County. And if you're not familiar with the area, it is the heart of Amish country. Great shopping there, great community, and we just spent a couple of days there shopping and finding some great antique vintage finds, and I thought I would share that with you today. So I thought it would be nice to share a little bit of the scenery before I actually showed you the shopping haul. But Dan and I did spend some time in Holmes County touring Berlin, Sugar Creek, and Millersburg and all the surrounding areas. We just got away for a couple of days and just had some couple time. If you're new to my channel, Dan and I are semi-empty nesters. Our youngest one just graduated from high school, and Dan and I just find that we now are kind of have more time on our hands to be free and do some traveling and just have more time to do, couple things, and we're loving it. So we did go to Berlin. I found some amazing things. I even found a unique piece of furniture. That's why I'm filming today in our formal dining room, because I could not get that stuff up in my craft room. So I'm going to include that in this video. When Dan and I saw this piece, at first we, looked at it and we're like, what exactly is it? And then when we opened it, we were like, that's a neat concept. And Dan thought about coming home and possibly making it himself, because he has all the tools in his garage to do, woodwork and stuff like that. But when he started to configure the quality of the wood, the time and all of that, he was like, I don't know if I can make it as good as the Amish can make it, because the Mennonites in the Amish community here in Ohio really do some wonderful craftsmanship. Where we live, we have a lot of Mennonites, and we can get furniture made by the Mennonites, and then sometimes the Amish will give the Mennonites the furniture to sell in their stores where we live. But we have a lot of Mennonites where Dan's family all lives. They have Amish and Mennonites, and then up in Berlin and Sugar Creek and Millersburg, that whole area is Amish and Mennonites. So we knew when we went up there, we were prepared if we found a nice piece of furniture or something that we would probably end up purchasing something. And once Dan did all the math of how much wood he would need and all that, he was just like, you know what? We should just buy this because we both really like it and it's good quality. So I'm going to include that right now. It's in the kitchen. So let's head over there and I'll show you what we got. So when you first look at this piece of furniture, you think that it's just an end table of some sort. And I have it in our kitchen area, and I did decorate the top for fall. And again, you just think that it is an end table in my kitchen. But the reality is it is a trash can. So again, guys, this was made in Berlin. It was Amish made, and for the price and the quality of craftsmanship and the wood that they used, we could not pass it up. And I loved the concept of it looking like a end table. So I took the trash out so you could just see what it looks like, because nobody needs to see our trash. And it did come with the bucket. But yeah, it's a trash can. It comes out like that, and it's got a nice little handle there, and we love it. We absolutely love it. Just looking at it like that, you would not know that it is a trash can. And like I said, the craftsmanship is really well done. The top is stained. I do have a doily here, but right here is the top, and it is just beautiful. Love it. So that is one of the items we picked up while we were in Holmes County, Millersburg, and Berlin. We love that trash can, and we love the concept of it looking like an end table. And you open it, and it's a trash can. When we brought it home, we set it up, and Dan was like, I really like this. I said, I do too. And he's like, let's not tell anybody when we host this year for the holidays. He's like, let's just wait for everybody to say, where's your trash can? But anyway, we love it. We think it's beautiful. And I love the top. It just gives me an opportunity to have a table in the kitchen next to the hutch, and to be able to decorate that and make it look really nice. So the next thing I got is, I'm probably going to use this as a centerpiece in the dining room. I put some fall leaves and some pumpkins and some candles in it, LED candles. But this also is Amish made. It was listed made in Berlin and Amish. A lot of different sections of stores. Like when I got this in an antique store, but a lot of different, there's tons of antique stores there. Oh my goodness. I saw so many great things and very affordable prices. I can't wait to show everything to y'all. But sometimes some of the booths will share that family's background, you know, and I'm going to talk about one item I got where they really shared. This one, like it will say, you know, Amish-made by, you know, and it'll say, you know, on this farm, or depending on whoever's running that booth will actually have a little picture, and they may even show their barn where, you know that was crafted at that place, which I think is really cool. So I got this right here, and it's just a you know, box, I guess you might say, and it's just got the woodwork. I can't get over the woodwork. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I got this, and I thought I would maybe put some fall leaves in it and some candles, LED candles, of course, that way I can light them, whatever, and not have to worry about starting a fire, and leave them unattended. And maybe put some pumpkins and put them here on the dining room table for the season. But yeah, I picked that up. Again, it was very reasonable price and affordable. There is the bottom of it. The next thing I got was from another antique store. Two very nice Mennonite gentlemen. Very, very nice. I always find that when at least with me, in my experience, when I talk with a Mennonite, they're always so soft-spoken. And I found this dresser drawer, and I cannot wait to use it. And for a decor piece, I'm not going to do too much to it. I don't know how old it is, but it does have the wood, what do I want to say, joints. So I know it's an older dresser. And then I just look at, you know, how it's made, but it is right here. And it is a dresser drawer. Here is the top of it. Love this handle. I don't plan on doing anything with the top other than cleaning it up. Dan did come home and he put a little wood glue on the joints that meet because this part was a little loose. So just to be on the safe side. And guys, this right here, this backing is not a particle board. It's actually wood. So that was impressive. So I thought about either leaving it like this or possibly having Dan stain it a dark espresso, just, you know, the wood part, not the top. But I thought it'd be really pretty to put some candlesticks in here. I already measured it out. They fit. And then maybe put some things up here and just, you know, deck this shelf out with some decor, possible vintage pieces, and use it as a display case here in the home. So saw that and absolutely fell in love with that. The next thing I found was a lot of little wood pieces. So we went to one store where it's crafts. It's almost like a craft bazaar. It's behind the antique store. If you've ever been to Berlin, maybe you know what I'm talking about. But in there, they sell a lot. They do sell some antiques and then they sell crafts. And this particular section, all the wood was Amish cut. And I guess they just cut it and then deliver it to the store and then the store sells it. But I got all these little wood pieces and I plan on doing stuff with them. So I got a couple of snowmen and I plan on painting those up and doing something with them. And then I noticed depending on the wood grain determined the price. Not all of them cost the same. It depended on the wood and the grain of the wood. And then I got a whole bunch of just circles, because I plan on doing some wooden, have Dan put some holes in there and do some beautiful wooden ornaments with possibly some IOD decals. I got recently Candy Cane Cottage IOD book. I'll have to show y'all those maybe in another video, but right here. So I just got a whole bunch of different, you know, wood pieces. So I got that. This, oh my magical word, for the love of Disney. So this was a booth and it was an Amish family and they, on their farm, they do potpourri. And it was really nice because the gentleman had a little letter with a picture of the farmhouse and he let you know which one was his family's favorite scent. And theirs was the pine. And he said, our #1 favorite scent. And he said, when we sold our farm, so they sold their farm and got another one. He said, we put this potpourri throughout the house. And that scent, going with the house, he said, this scent, people loved when they smelled it. And we sold our house on that day and took the offer. He goes, so it has become our family's favorite scent, and it was the pine forest scent. And it was really nice because he had a picture of his farm, and then he went on ahead and explained, you know, how they do their potpourri and stuff, but I was like, wow, this smells good. So I got the cinnamon butter maple syrup scent. Woo! And all you do is, he had multiple ones and they were like in barrels. So, it smells so good and it's strong. Okay, let me tell you that. This smells like a cinnamon roll almost with a maple what did I say? Maple butter syrup. It comes like this. So it comes in a satchel, or you can put it in a plastic zip bag, a littler one. And each satchel or each little bag is $6.95. And then when you go to checkout, they have a matching oil to go with it. So when this starts to dry out, you put a couple of little drops of this oil and it'll bring it back, you know, to its original scent. The lady in the front kind of gave me a little tip. She said you can also put this in your candle warmers, your Scentsies and stuff like that, and it'll give off an amazing scent. I love this. I'm actually going to divide it up and maybe put a little bit in my car and then put a little bit out here at the house. But oh my magical word, guys, it smells delicious. It smells wonderful. So I got that. The next thing I got, are you ready? Dishes. Ah, yeah, I got dishes. This was the first time that I ever went antique shopping or vintage thrift shopping and have come across so many different pieces of dishes that I have been looking for. And I even found some Liberty Blue. I found some Johnson Brothers, British Old Castle, but I even found a pattern that I've never have been able to find, and I found it there. And the price of these dishes, all of them were so reasonable. All the prices at the antique stores were so reasonable. Sometimes when you go in an antique store and you see a plate that you want and it's like $30 and you know you have one at home and you just bought it for $8 at another, antique vintage thrift store, you're like, really? It's like you're gonna raise it by $22. Yeah, I kind of get a little irritated with that, but all the dishes you're gonna see today, guys, I got at reasonable price and I am so happy to share them with you. Okay, so everything came wrapped, so I'm just going to lay it all out here. And I don't know what I'm opening first because it's all wrapped. So let me just get it all out. I am so excited because, as you know, I love vintage dishes, and I'm just really happy that I found what I found. And I even told Dan, I said, I cannot believe I found so many of the dishes I've been looking for in one, meaning, one area. Like, all the dishes I found were in Berlin at the antique stores. And I just, yeah. And there's more than one antique store there, so. Okay, let me see what this one is. Okay, I got 4 of these, I believe. And he even left the price on them. Let me get them. See if this is it. I don't know. Let me see what this one is. Yep, there's that one. And guys, remember, when you look at these, I haven't washed them yet, so they're not gonna look super clean. I still have to wash them. Oh, nope, that's not it. Maybe I only got 3 of those. I can't remember. Let me see. Yep, I only got 3 of these. Oh no, 4. Okay, so I got the Johnson Brothers Friendly Village dinner plates, and they were right here, and I got them for $8.50 a plate. And I have been looking for this pattern, so they're right here, and I got 4. I have been looking for this pattern, here's the other 2, for some time, and I've been looking for them at the right price. I have seen them as high as $30 here in my area, but never as low as $8.50. So I got 4 of these. They had a total of 8. The reason I didn't get the other 4 is because the other 4 on the back had lots of wear and some chips. I just kind of picked the best 4 out of the 8, and they were selling them individually, not as a set. So I got those. The other thing I got was, let me grab that. So I got 2 of the rose chintz plates. Right now I just have 1 plate, and I got 2 more. So they're right here. Here is the rose chintz. And I found out that the ones that have the red marking on the back as opposed to the green are the older ones. I found that out through research. So these two, if you have the ones with the green, they said that they're not as old as the ones with the red markings on the back. And I think the other one I have does have the green. So I managed to get 2 of these. And again, they were very reasonable priced. Then I found one of the Johnson Brothers Old British Castle. And again, if you watched my previous video about these plates, I was at one antique store in Springfield and they wanted $25 a plate. But I happened to find a booth where they wanted them a lot cheaper, so I was able to get my hands on some. And this one, guys, was $7 as opposed to that $25. So I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. I cannot wait to get these dishes washed. I might put some out in the hutch. I might put those beautiful Johnson Brothers, the brown ones, because they look the village, because they look very, you know, fall-y in the color. Okay, the next one I got this one from the Berlin Antique Mall at Sherrock's Heritage Village. So they actually included their card. Okay. The next plates I'm going to show you, I've never seen in person because I can never find them. I've always seen them online, and when I see them online, I'm like, I can't do $50 a plate. Replacement.com, that's if you're going to replace the dish, because maybe you have one that broke. You can go on replacement.com and see if one is available. You know, usually you find them used. One of those plates is $49.99, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, I can't do that. And then if I see them on eBay or I see them on Etsy or Poshmark, they're either like $49.99 or $38 or $30. I've never seen them for the price that I saw there. So I wasn't going to pass them up. So I got, and by the way, they were $9.50. I'm just gonna sit them down here. And if you are a collector of dishes, I think you might like these. They are by Johnson Brothers. I think, yeah, they're by Johnson Brothers. I just remember seeing them. No, they're Royal Stratford, made in England. I just remember seeing them in a YouTube video and was saying those are gorgeous. And I feel like you can put these out either at Easter or Thanksgiving and use them at Thanksgiving or Easter, given the color, because they are plum shaped. A plum shade right here. I don't know if the camera is picking these up, but guys, this is a purple, and it is a plum. They call it a plum. I love these dishes, and again, guys, it's Royal Stratford dinnerware. Oh my goodness, I love these plates, and I got them for $9.50 a piece. She only, or he, I don't know if it was a male or female that runs the booth, they only had 4 of them. So I got all 4, and I love them. I think they're beautiful, and I love the plum color. So I got those. These, I have to look. Liberty Blue. I got these because of Betsy Ross, and I picked these up at the Berlin Village Antique Mall. So I got those from there. These are Liberty Blue bowls, and they were $4.50 a piece. And I got them because I don't have them, and they have Betsy Ross. And I told Dan, these are so cute for like ice cream or little ice cream bowls. Little fruit. You want to put fruit in them. But I got 4 of them right here. And they are the ones with Betsy Ross sewing the flag. And I love those. And I have not seen those in my area. I have looked for them. Whoops. Here are the other two. So I love them. I love them. And here's the back right there. So yes, I love these dishes. I'm so glad that I found them because I've been looking. I have the creamer and the what do you call it? The creamer and the sugar, and it's got Betsy Ross on it. But I really wanted the little bowls that had her on there with the American flag. So I had been looking for those. But I mean, that's a lot of dishes that I found in one area. And we didn't get to do everything we wanted to do. Next time Dana and I talked about it, we'll probably add on an extra day. But just going up to that part of Ohio and knowing that you can just get away for a couple of days and do a little antique, vintage, thrift shopping is really fun. They have other shops. It's just not all vintage and thrifting and antiques. They have all kinds of shops there. You know, just like everyday clothes you can buy. And my goodness, the food is so good. And I love, they have their version of coffee house, which I really love the coffee. Got a homemade pretzel. There was a Mennonite woman. She was making pretzels. Oh, goodness, they were so good. But yeah, we had a good time. It was just nice just to get away and enjoy ourselves. So guys, if you saw something that you really liked, let me know what you saw. I love the trash can, love the dishes. There's nothing I think I bought that I didn't like. I love it all, and I'm looking forward to when we're able to possibly maybe go back sometime next year. We'll have to see. But yeah, let me know, share your thoughts down below. Let me know if you've ever been to Amish country and shopped in Holmes County, or been to Berlin or Millersburg, or if you would like to take a trip. Let me know if you've ever been to Pennsylvania and went to Amish country there and did some shopping. I'd be curious too. That's something else we want to add to our list of travels. So, but yeah, guys, that is it. So thank you so much for stopping by. So till next time, y'all have a magical day and a magical week. And I will see y'all later. Bye, guys. Y'all take care.